everyone, this is Nurse Blue, and I'm just here to live up to my name, honey. I'm here to build you, to love you, to unite us, and empower us about soul health and the most important nutrient for your soul, joy. So for those of you ladies that are leading households, leading businesses, causes, and communities, and you want to do so with becoming the best version of yourself, you cannot do it without joy. So I am here to help you maximize and increase the joy in your life. And if that's what you need, then I need you to subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and let me deliver the goods for you today. Now, one of the things that's standing in the way of your joy, sweetheart, quite frankly, you may not know this, is that you're chasing happy when you really are looking for joy. I mean, how many times have you heard this or even said this? I can't wait till this happens, because I'll be happy when this happens. When I meet the right person, I'm going to be happy. When I make more money, I'm going to be happy. When I'm able to afford to travel around the world, I'm going to be happy. When I get my next cup of Starbucks, I'm going to be happy. I mean, that's how deep happiness goes. So it's like when you're here on planet Earth, we're doing everything to chase happy. Well, here is the problem. What you're really looking for is joy, and chasing happy can lead to a big trap. Okay, so let me just share some information. I'm going to my iPad right now so I can give you the notes. So I'll make sure I don't leave anything. Now, here's the difference between happiness and joy. Let's start here. First of all, happy is fleeting, right? It can come, it can go. Usually it has to do with something outside of us. We're looking for a person to make us happy, a place to make us happy, a thing to make us happy. We're looking for something to increase our dopamine, which is absolutely an important hormone, right? But also what happiness does for the body, it makes us feel good by increasing our serotonin, and which, serotonin is important because it helps us to decrease depression. And the endorphins, that like the bliss hormone. So it is a feeling that we're searching for. But it can lead us to having some problems because people are chasing happy, and happy can lead you to an addiction. Happy can lead you to a place where you look up, you're following down this path of happiness, and happiness can destroy your life, right? Now, there are a lot of great things that you can do naturally that can help you elevate those hormones, like exercising, like spending time with your loved ones, or if you even have a pet, you can find happiness in that, and playing with your pet or connecting with others in your life that you enjoy sharing time with. However, joy is the real deal, right? Now, the difference between happy and joy is that joy is an innate, meaning it's within you. It is actually a soul nutrient. That's why it's in the Bible. There's over 430 scriptures that include joy in it, because joy is medicine for the spirit. And that's why it also says that a crushed spirit is dry to the bone. So it is something for us to find joy and learn how to live in it. Now, the difference between happiness and joy, outside of it being within us, is that it helps to refuel your contentment so that you can have that feeling of happiness. You can have joy in the most difficult moments of life. It's like it's something that anchors you when you're going through the deep, difficult times of your life, and it's something that can pull you out of it as well, right? And what I love about mastering the art and the science of joy is that joy is such a beautiful thing to have, because it requires for you to have a really good relationship with yourself. I mean, the whole idea of you loving yourself back to wholeness. Well, when you love yourself back to wholeness, meaning learn how to love yourself out of a broken state, you're not relying on a person or a place or a thing, or someone else's approval or disapproval, for that matter, to take away your sense of happiness. Because when you have joy within, none of that even matters. And, you can have it all. There was a time in my life where on the outside it looked like I had it all, quite frankly. had the relationship, had the home, looked successful on the outside, had all the things that people work hard to say, this is what I want when I grew up, right? But to tell you the honest truth, I was suffering from such a joy deficiency that I was living in a privileged prison. And that's what a lot of people find themselves in. And that's why chronic stress is one of the number one killers. Well, is the number one killer, not even one of. It is the number one killer. Because there are a lot of people who are working nonstop, trying to make themselves or others happy. There are people who are chasing a dream, not from a sense of feeling joy or having enjoyment, but because they are looking for this feeling where they feel validated, where they feel like they've arrived at that mountain. And sadly, a lot of times when people arrive at that mountain, that feeling that they were really searching for, which is joy, is not there to greet them, and they fall into deep depression. And some even, unfortunately, end up killing themselves. Well, listen, we're not going to fall for the trick anymore. Because I remember there was a time in my life, this is when I was like really introduced to living a life where on the outside you decorate it and make it seem like happy is all around you, but in the inside, your soul is crying. Your emotions are turned into it's like you're experiencing inner turmoil, and you have a hard time talking to people about it because they may not even understand, like, how could you have all of this, but at the same time be so unhappy? Because joy was what I was missing, right? So for those of you where this might be resonating with what you're currently going through right now, and you're like, you know what, that's right, I haven't felt joy in a long time. And some people have never felt joy. I can really count on one hand, out of all the people I've met, whether it's my friends or family or people I've worked with throughout my lifetime or people I worked with in the community, I can really count on one hand those who have actually had authentic joy. So if you are not feeling a sense of joy right now, trust me, it is very rare that we're finding joy right now. But it's time for us to change that. Because once we understand the art and science of joy, oh my God, your life improves in such a way that not only do you restore balance to how you feel, meaning peace to your mind, because that's what joy does, it restores peace, a real deep contentment within you, but you can begin to balance that with your health and your energy and your relationships, and you attract more abundance to you because it will be a reflection of that emotional state of joy. So if this is something that you really are interested in achieving for your life, and I hope you said yes, because if you are a woman in business and you are a woman that is leading anything, again, a business, a household, a cause, a community, your own life, if you're operating on empty, or if you're not empty but you don't have joy, chances are there are joy killers in your life that you may not be aware of. And when you have joy killers in your life, joy killers create chronic stress, and chronic stress creates disease. And there are a lot of people right now, they are suffering from, suffering from inflammation, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes. Many people are seeing signs and symptoms of these conditions, not knowing that they originate on a mental and emotional level, or they're stress related. And if they're stress related, the medicine that's in the Bible, it doesn't come from Nurse Blue, in the Bible, it says that joy is medicine for the body, but a broken spirit is dry to the bone, okay? It means that a broken spirit can bring dryness to the bones, and bones are already hard. It means a broken spirit can bring death upon whatever you're trying to create, right? So I want to give you a way out. Here's what I want you to do. In September, which is right around the corner, we are celebrating Soul Health Month. So we are going to be dedicating that month to learning the habits, the mental habits, the emotional habits, and the new routines that we need to adopt in our everyday life to increase our joy. And you may need some help with that. So I am launching the I Deserve Joy Challenge. It's a 5-day challenge. 5-day challenge, 1 hour a day, where I'm going to show you the 5 simple tips that I outlined in my book, Freedom is a Frequency. And it's the 5 simple steps to elevate your energy, your health, your confidence, your relationships, your abundance with joy. Oh, I forgot. And your peace with joy. Because, honey, if you don't have peace, then you can't have joy. And here's what I want to tell you that's so great about joy. Now, happiness is not described as a fruit of the spirit, but joy is, which is what you're missing. And if you look at, go grab your Bible or go look online if you don't have one. Galatians 5:22-23 says, and the Bible describes the fruit of the spirit, which is said to be love, which is your original frequency that you were created in, love, joy. Now, joy helps to sustain love, right? That's the fruit we're going for. But when you have joy, you also have peace. Don't you need more peace, girl? Patience. Now, I've learned to accept that part, learned to accept that virtue. Kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Now, if we have all of that in our life, and we really are operating from a space of joy, honey, chronic stress can't catch you. It can't catch you. Not at all. So here's a few things I want you to do if you want to increase the joy, all right, as we bring this to an end. First and foremost, I want you to understand that if you're always looking for someone to make you happy or looking for a thing or have to go outside of yourself, what you're really deprived of is joy. That's the deficiency. How you go about increasing your joy, you want to click the link. And first of all, you want to get your Joy Killers checklist. That's the checklist that I created. It's with just a few joy killers. I'm going to be updating it monthly because this is probably thousands of joy killers. But go and take a look at that list and see if you have any of that going on in your life, any of those joy killers. And then I don't want you to just identify them. I want you to say, it's time for you to leave because you need more joy. And how we get rid of our joy killers, I actually created a book for you. It's a joy journal. Go and pick up your copy today of Freedom is a Frequency. That's my new joy journal. And it is so much fun because it's a musicology journal, right? So that means I created a musical playlist to help you elevate your joy with music, but it doesn't stop there. Now you got to come to the party. Yes, I have a I Deserve Joy party. Now, what you want to do is click the link, download this app called Clubhouse. It's an auditory app. It is so much fun. And join the Soul Health and Wellness Club on Clubhouse. And on Tuesdays, I actually have the I Deserve Joy party. So come to the I Deserve Joy party Tuesdays at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is, oh, did I tell you 10 a.m.? I'm sorry. Tuesdays at noon, I have another party that I do at 10 a.m. But Tuesdays at noon on Clubhouse, you come to the I Deserve Joy party. And when you come into this party, it is so much fun. I'm able to give you some great wellness tips on joy and a wonderful musical playlist, right? All designed to help you elevate the vibrational frequency of your soul. And from there, I want you to join us for the I Deserve Joy Challenge that is taking place in September 16th through the 20th, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., 1 hour every day. And during that time, I'm going to give you the 5 simple tips for you to have everlasting joy. Now, it took me damn near my entire life to get this information. Okay. All right. But guess what? You don't have to go through nearly all of the pain and suffering, but also it has now turned into a wealth of wisdom because I took that pain and leveraged it, and I'm going to provide it as medicine and wisdom for you so you can learn what it's like to live with joy and build your life from joy. Because again, if you have joy, you can't have stress, chronic stress, okay? So without further ado, guys, I hope this was very helpful to you. Give me a thumbs up. And hey, let me know in your comments. Tell me, what do you do in your own life to help you increase your joy? Right? Do you spend time with your animals? Do you have great friends and family? If you don't have, because a lot of times people don't have great friends, a lot of friends and family, but they find enriching hobbies that they do to help them to stay in a joy-centered space so we can help each other, okay? But needless to say, I'm about to take off now. Make sure you get all the goodies I have for you, because this year, honey, we are creating heaven on earth with joy, because Nurse Blue refuses to live in hell. And that's this is my way of helping to make this world better, by helping us wear the perfume of joy and spread it throughout the land. It has so many health benefits for you. Okay, guys, see you later. Bye-bye.